You're listening to the Jonesy and Amanda podcast.
Jonesy, how long do you think it's been since Casey Donovan won Australian Idol?
Oh, 22 years.
Oh, you knew, you cheat. You read the
It's written right
information.
here. It's written. And
Don't
we
you
were
think
there.
that's hard to believe?
We were there when it happened. Like we weren't at the thing.
I was at the thing.
Were you at the thing?
I was at the thing.
When Mark Holden was doing the big touchy down?
I was at the thing. That was at the... hello, Casey. How are you, by the way?
Very
Please
well,
join
thank
in
you.
the
Happy
fight.
Friday.
This was at the Opera House, wasn't it?
It
Steps
was.
at the
Yeah.
Opera House?
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah.
Were you there?
I think I was there. Yeah,
What
my
were
body
you
was.
doing on Channel 10 at that stage? You
I
were
was
there.
invited. I just was there as a civilian. I went with a friend. We were invited along. We went there.
Well, why don't I
And
go?
Anthony Kalia came second, I think,
did.
didn't he?
He did.
What a big cavalcade of careers you've both had.
Yeah.
But forget him. Let's talk about you. You have been on stage. You've been on the small screen. I think I've seen most of the things you're in. And, gee, you bring everything you do to life. You're about to embark on a tour.
I am.
Can't wait to hear it. Hello, Casey Donovan, in case you didn't know she's
Yeah.
here.
Hi, I'm here in person.
This is one of the
Live.
new interactive intros that we do now.
Now that
it's
you're
a thing.
AI.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
But so many people from these sorts of shows have come and gone. What do you? And it's not for you maybe to answer, but you've forged such an extraordinary career. What do you think is the difference?
Look, I think the time and the place, 22 years ago on television, being, a brand new singing contest and Guy winning the year before and then myself coming in as the winner for the second series, I think everything was still new and it was still shiny and it wasn't tainted just yet. And, stories were still stories produced as they were, but there was still a realness and a truth to the performer on that stage. And I look at the shows now and I just think they're so produced and they're so in your face. And I feel like back then you had a microphone and a stage. There was no set. You just stood on that stage. You had some really funky, cool little fold back covers that blended into the stage, which you had to be careful not to trip over. But that was it.
Just simple. And I look at you now. You're here with a microphone. It's Friday. Wouldn't it be great if you just, and I know you're not a jukebox, we're not just going to put some money into you and say, can you play her a song? But if
We want to make you do it for free.
I mean, yeah, I'll take money, but I'll also do it for free.
If Amanda was to request a song, do you do
Oh.
requests? Is there something that...
I'm up to taking requests.
Okay.
All right. I reckon you do a belting version of Chains, Tina Arena's Chains. Is that in your repertoire?
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh.
See, Tina doesn't know this, but she taught me a lot growing up
Right.
from the radio. And there's bits of my voice that not so much imitate, but just where she placed it in her songs,
Sure.
I've found I do a very similar thing as well as Vanessa Rossi.
Well, Tina, she listens to this show because we're good
No
friends.
pressure. Thanks, everyone.
Well, I was on Dancing with the Stars with her, and we actually slept together, Tina and I.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, because what would happen, she had this dressing room and she had to go and have a sleep, and I was doing breakfast radio at the time, and she
Well, you certainly weren't dancing.
and I said, well, look, and Tina said, just come and sleep in my dressing room on the floor. So she'd sleep on the lounge, and I'd just sleep on the cushions on the
you did
floor.
a plane sleep.
Yeah.
We sleep
Yes.
next to someone that you may
And that
or
was
may
it.
not know.
And no one would disturb Tina because I knew not to mess with her. So I think I slept better than I have ever slept in my life.
Excellent. We love that.
So no pressure, Casey.
All right. There's a lot of pressure, but I'll try and rise to it.
Well,
to it.
what we'll do, we'll take a breather,
All right. Excellent.
and then you can warm up, do your vocal exercises.
All right.
And then when we come back, Casey Donovan performing.
Love it.